Hi, YouTube. Well, I haven't been on here in a while. I'll wait till some people come in the room. Hopefully, my blocks will be removed off my channel for 2020 because, they really weren't fair. And Saturn knows it. So, I got some stuff to share with you all. Like I said, I wasn't sure where my channel was going to be going. I made a announcement yesterday, and we'll see what happens. I'm going to be doing my hair. I already did my makeup, but I'm going to be doing readings later today. Hi, Kaylee. Hi, Yvonne. I got some stuff I got to talk to y'all about, which I think you're going to find very helpful. I don't know about the rest of you, but I've been kind of going through a mini dark night of the soul the last few days. Yesterday was horrible, crying, purging, crying some more, purging some more, not liking readings I'm hearing about Aries, getting very frustrated because I'm thinking 2020 is supposed to be my year, but I've been hearing that since 2018. It's nice to see y'all on here though. Yeah, this is only for the highly spiritually awakened people. Because many of you won't get this unless you followed my channel for a while. Some of you might, but I think that you guys might like what I heard and my analogy. I'm also going to be doing readings later today as well for I'm going to redo the Aries reading. I'm getting a completely different energy. And the energy's nuts. But look, I can actually read. I can see what you're saying without my this off with. Do you guys remember? Well, some of you might not, but remember when I went down to the beach and I got all that ocean water? It kind of stems back to that. Of course I love the beach, but I didn't go there for vacation. I went there on mission. I went there to get as much ocean water as I possibly could because the universe said just do it. And I'm out there, I kid you not, in September in Wildwood, New Jersey. I got pictures of it. There's videos of this bullshit. So if you want to go back, you can check. It's hilarious. I feel stupid because I'm out there collecting ocean water with, plastic bottles. And I'm thinking, thank goodness the lake wasn't a full beach or anything, but like all different kinds. Where did I put? But I always bathe in. If you want to clear yourself real good, get in ocean water. But I always have ocean water in my bathroom for me to either soak in or put my feet in, clear my crystals in. You want to smell that? Some of it doesn't smell so good. Some of it smells pretty bad, but it's weird because only some of them stink. Others of them, some of them smell like sulfur. It's like downright gross. But it's still clearing and it's still I just put essential oils in it. Either way, it kind of goes back to that what I heard the universe say to me when I was bitching and I was like on my way. It called me Jonah. Like I heard the universe say, just do what you're called to do, Jonah. And I'm like, no, wait a minute. You're calling me Jonah. I'm on my way down to this beach. I don't have much money. It was very enlightening. I did get to spend I didn't enjoy my time at the beach. Just put it that way. It was nonstop collecting ocean water for 2 days straight. Non-stop. And for what reason? I didn't really know. Well, let me tell you what happened. Some of you already know what happened. I got all my ocean water. I did what I was called to do. on my way that I was leaving. The people who cleaned my room, I ended up giving them, I felt led to give, the maids, instead of leaving them a tip, I gave them each a bracelet and a necklace, of my jewelry, just out of the kindness of my, just because I heard spirit tell me to do it. So I did. I get 1 block away from the hotel, and, I was messaging Faith. Don't text and drive. Shh. I was messaging Faith, and I almost ran a stop sign. I had to slam on my brakes. My brake line snapped. And I'm in Jersey. So she was an hour, a little over an hour away from where I was. So I drove all the way to her house on the freeway with barely any brakes until I got there. Like, my brake pedal was to the floor. I had no brakes. So dark forces tried to take me out after I did that. Either that or, the ocean, God of the ocean wasn't too happy about me taking that water. I feel like it was dark forces. We'll say whatever. But it was for a reason. I don't know exactly what it was. I kind of do now because I do a lot of my clearings with ocean water. I clear my crystals after I'm done. Like, I get it. Well, they didn't stop me on the way down. They only got pissed after I actually did my mission. And then I was heading to see Faith, Summer Solstice, that's on here, which her and I did a video together. And, I left her with ocean water as well. Like, I gave her a big jug of it and said, here, keep this to clear your crystals. You're going to need this because the environment that she works in isn't the most spiritually friendly, I guess you could say. But or should I say that she's around? She's with a Scorpio. So, like, Scorpios are very magnetic. They pull a lot of people toward them. That's just Scorpio. So she's constantly having to clear her energy. And that was during the Pisces full moon then. That full moon, we all were losing our friggin' gourd during that full moon. That full moon was pretty nuts. But I did a reading for that full moon while I was with Faith. And, well, thank you so much, Kaylee, for the donation. Oh, OG Lightworker, I don't know if you're on here, but thank you so much as well for the PayPal donation. I appreciate it very, very much. Thank you. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever you celebrate. I do appreciate any and all donations. I could use them. All right. My journey has all been collected on YouTube. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Some of it I did take down because it was pretty damn harsh, especially when I was seeing the Aries. I'll admit my shadow was coming up a lot. I was not proud of how I acted. I was not proud of how I responded. I was in the wrong in a lot of that. However, I was triggered a lot. So, but that doesn't make any excuse. It was how I responded that was not okay. Being a spiritual person, that wasn't okay. Now, what I feel coming up, what has happened and transpired. I'm still human, but I'm a spirit living in a human doggone body. So yes, I do have, it's the emotions and that soul we're trying to get aligned, and loving your shadow and understanding that we are human to a degree. We're supposed to be called to be superhuman, and that's getting that. I'm telling you, that's where we're moving. Okay. The fact that I was called Jonah, I was like kind of offended when I heard God call me that. I'm like, what the fuck? Really, dude? Really, God? You're calling me Jonah. Well, when you look up the story of Jonah, Jonah was called as a prophet to go and let a city by the name of Nineveh know that they were in sin and the wrath of God was going to come on them if they didn't convert. Well, guess what Jonah did? He ran the other way. He's like, oh, hell no, I'm not going there. They'll kill me. Not going there. Nope, God, don't care if I ain't going there. So he brought me back to this depiction today and this morning as I was getting my bath and all that other stuff. I'm like, I kept on hearing, and I heard it from yesterday, so I'm probably going to do a reading. It might even be a series for all the signs called The Filleting of the Fish. Okay. What toxins are stuck inside you? Okay. Because many of us, and I'm going to put it out there, have been holding on to toxins from people who we've dealt with. We're still angry, we're still upset, and right, if it's fresh, rightfully so. I understand. But many of us are still holding on toxins in our own damn body. And get ready, because the universe is about to fillet your ass open. And all those toxins are going to come out for you to be able to look at it and release it. And then when that happens, it'll go back to its rightful owner. However, you're also going to be able to retrieve yourself, because many of us have been in this dark night of the soul called the belly of the fish. So, if you understand the spiritual connotation of Jonah, yeah. If you understand the spiritual connotation of Jonah, and people and scientists tried to disprove this fact, that nobody could stay alive in the belly of a fish because of the acids and the different stomachs. And however, somehow in 3 days, Jonah was puked back out of the fish and ended up on the sand, and he ran toward his calling and purpose. He went through the death, burial, and resurrection. And he trusted God at that point. He was spewed back out, landed on solid ground, and knew, okay, I have no choice but to follow my calling and follow my purpose, or guess what God's going to do to me? Put me back in the belly of a fish. And I don't want to go there again. But it's going through and allowing, how one of the pictures I got was, how like when they catch a shark or they kill a shark, they pull it up on, and this kind of gross, I apologize for, thank you YouTube for trying to cut me off. When that gutting takes place, you get to see all the stuff that's on the inside. All the stuff that's still living that fish ate. Like there's seaweed, there's all kinds of toxins that are still left inside that fish. And good things, bad things, the downright up. So there's a gutting process that I feel, and this isn't to scare anybody. This is to release you from all that old energy that you couldn't digest, that can no longer stay inside your body anymore. No, they're not trying to kill Pisces. I knew somebody would be like, they're trying to kill. No, it has nothing to do with Pisces. This was just the method YouTube's trying to disconnect me. That's how powerful this message is. I refuse to end this stream. Guys, hit the thumbs up button, please. Sorry, it's lagging. But this happens when I'm getting a spiritual download and a spiritual message that I need to get out to the collective. That's actually edifying. I've been asking the universe to please give me more positive messages that we can finally release these people once and for all that has been stuck in our energy body. That's what needs done. I don't give a shit if it's a twin flame, if it's a soulmate, if it's somebody from a past life. This is what the universe wants for you to be able to be free to be who you're called to be. And you'll be magnetized back together at the right time. But when I'm just letting you know, the gutting is coming and you're going to see it all for what it is. And if there's any toxins, sexually transmitted demons, STDs, you're going to see them. And I want to give a big shout out to all of those karmics that had done this to me. Kudos, you knew who to come to. You knew who to come to. Because they're off living their best life now. And I'm still in the midst of going through transmuting shit. So, guess what? When that gutting takes place, guess who gets their shit back? I run toward my calling. All of that shit comes out. All those toxins purging. They'll return to sender. They got to go somewhere. And they'll likely go back to return to sender. So they're going to end up in 7 state times worse than what it was. So I say good luck. It sucks. But I transmuted what I could into the light. Hopefully, you always have to light candles with me. I'm sorry, you probably go through a freaking box and a half of candles every freaking month just because of me. Emergency vehicles. You know, and yesterday I'm kind of like, what do I do with this channel? What do I do? Do I give up? What do I do? Like, I was told to put it on the back burner. Do what I needed to do. Things are going to get easier, but I need to focus on the things that I've been slacking on that have been. I did my spiritual work. Now it's time to manifest the 3D things. It's time for it to come in from the 5 into the 3. But I can't just stay locked in my room. I don't know who's all still on here saying there's 2 people in here. I can't just stay locked in my room anymore. I can't. So I'm going to my channel could look different. I don't know. But even if they still let it up, I don't know what they're gonna do with me. I really don't. Like I said, yesterday was a huge day of purging. I know we were having lots of light codes. Good. I mean, I hope it's a good heavy. Like not a like heaviness. because I don't feel no ways about anything at this point as far as with them. I want to progress forward. I want nothing from the past to follow me into 2020. I understand the technical new year, and we have to understand this too. Whoop-de-doo, 2020. It's a changing of the year calendar wise, not astrological wise. That's why I said this is only for extremely spiritually advanced people, because most people aren't going to get this. Yeah, I know. Well, this is a good gutting. Like, don't take this as a scary message. This is actually a freedom. Freedom. Freedom from 12 years of fucking bullshit and possibly your whole life. That needs to be our mantra. Freedom. Freedom. You know, and like I said, kudos to all those ones who've tried to stop me and have succeeded for as little short lived as what it was. But as short lived as what it was for you, folks, get ready to get your karma. That's how Saturn works. Saturn's now in my moon sign. I think it's like 4 degrees. My moon sign is at 6 degrees. Hello. Hi. The sun is like, I think, at 4 degrees or something like that. Yeah, it's about to cross over my moon placement. Illumination. Or is it Jupiter? It's one of the two. I don't know. Freedom. Freedom. Expansion. I've had so many people talk to me about my jewelry that I've been making. Because my mama got some from my sister. Trying. Well, I'm just friggin' doing my hair. I look like hell the last few days. I felt like I was in the pit. Low, not knowing where I was going, what I was doing, but I'm moving. This year, by the end of this year, I will be gone. Not 2020. Well, by the end of 2020, I will not be living in this space no more. So that is going to be top priority. That, getting a job, doing my, like, there's a lot of things I have to do in January. So I'm going to get these January readings out. Fuck the mid-months. That's pretty much done. Now it's like, well, I'll get the January readings out. See if they get more than 100 views. Because my readings have not been getting the views that they should be. Not at all. It's the cost of being shadow banned. Everybody be praying that that shadow ban gets lifted off my channel. Because it's bullshit. I got shadow banned for turning in someone who stole my fucking content. So then they just turned in all of my content and said it. So then YouTube decides to freaking shadow ban my stuff when it was my content that was stolen. I might be writing them, actually. That's why I do front views now. I won't do side views for videos. Because when I was doing the side views, my stuff was getting stolen by people in other countries putting it within their anime shit. And they were making money off of my videos. And they had more subs than I did. It was like, I mean, I do know it was a setup. I was set up, okay, for me to freak the fuck out. I don't know who set me up, but somebody set me up within this spiritual community. That's a guarantee. And then all my shit got shadow banned. Because you know why? I'm a threat. That's why. Because I'm an intuitive reader and I get downloads and I'm a real light worker, and that scares them because they're fake. And I've been calling out these fake fucking readers. But people keep going to them. I'm guilty myself. I give people a chance, and it's like there are some readers out there saying, you want to know what? This doesn't look good, Aries. Get the fuck away from this relationship. Thank God there are some people saying that. But you want to know what? It only comes after I've said it first. It only comes after I've already said it and then got nailed for saying it. And someone be like, oh, well, you're only saying that out of your own projection. No, it's the collective that's going through this. Assholes. There's like 50 videos, if it stops at that, saying, yeah, you're getting railroaded, Aries, by somebody. Somebody pulled the wool over your eyes. Well, guess who said it first? Yeah, it may have happened to me as an Aries, but it doesn't mean that what I wasn't hearing for the collective of Aries wasn't going on, right? And you want to know what? That person, fuck off. Keep on looking around now. See if I'm wrong. Because you want to know what? I was 110% spot on before anybody else was. And I believe that a lot of our content is stolen. People study our shit. They get the main theme. They freaking, then they put it out and act like it's theirs. Yep. Especially people, and I do this. I lay out cards for a general reading for what I get first. Well, from now on, since I don't need to do that, I'm just going to be pulling the base. And I'll be pulling the clarifiers in front of y'all. I usually do like to pull the base first to get a general energy and meditate on it. Hi, Divinely Guided. How are you? I do like to do that. And I get a real good idea of what's going on. But then it's not proving, which I have nothing to fucking prove at this point. But then it's not proving that, yeah, I didn't pull those cards and just lay them out to get an idea. Because some people I know for a fact do that. And you all know I'm right. Like I said, these people I keep on saying, Aries, you're going to find love. You want to know what most people are getting? Is exactly what I've been getting. We're going to be worried about our business next year. Love isn't even going to, that's why we got to release these toxic people. I know for Aries, it's all about, Saturn's in our 10th house. It's all about business and finances. And for me, it's about communication and networking because it's in my 3rd house. So, like I said, with having a bunch of different projects going on. Yep, I do it all the time. Yes, ma'am, I do. It's usually coming up to the sleep is when I hear, it's when I hear, that's how I know I was astral traveling. It's usually coming right up out of the sleep. I'll hear a phrase. And the phrase that I heard today, and then I was meditating on it, was about the gutting of the fish. So you're going to have to go back and rewatch this Divinely Guided. Because many of us have been holding on to this toxic, and we didn't try, we're releasing, but it's so slow. But the universe is just going to come in and gut the fish. And it's all going to just, out it goes. All of it. It's purging the good and the bad. And surrendering, and then taking only what you need. So I know for a fact I will, like I said, I'm moving. This isn't I was considering moving to North Carolina, but and I know my kid, he doesn't usually watch my YouTube, but my kid will I was going to move to North Carolina to be closer to him because he's in the Marines. Well, I found out he's going to Japan for 3 years. Merry fucking Christmas to me. Have a good one. Kaylee, if you want to do your cord removal tomorrow, I should be feeling okay to do so. Because I don't know. Hello, good morning. Welcome. Welcome to the live stream where we're talking about releasing, and we're not even going to have to do anything at this point. It's just going to like kind of be there and happen. I thought I heard somebody walking up and down my hallway yesterday, to the point where I'm like, hello? But they answered. So, it is, little odd. I really should go out and try and start my car because I haven't been outside in days. And the last time I let my car sit for a couple days, it wouldn't start. I just got a new battery for that car last winter. Yep. Not even a year ago. So I think it has a year warranty on the sucker. Yeah. So guess what? I got to go out and check it. And if I just bought a battery for both my vehicles. It's annoying. So, be prepared. Like I said, I don't believe that this is going to be for everybody, because many have been purging and going, and you might be shocked at what you see come out of the gutting of the fish. Or, I mean, you can even put it's deer season. I mean, you could tell what an animal has just recently ate, because it won't be digested. So if there was some toxic energy that you recently have ingested and wasn't able to transmute yet, it's coming out one way or another. Especially if you're a light worker. Because it's energetic block. And the universe don't want us to be energetically blocked anymore. Mm-hmm. The other thing that I got, there was a few other words that I got too, but I wasn't sure if I should save it for my reading. These toxic energy isn't just, it's not just people we've dealt with. I hope y'all know. It's trauma we've incurred over this incarnation. Plus, we've been transmuting most of the past incarnation stuff. We haven't even really started to begin to work on this one yet. I want you guys to know that. We've been working on karmic shit. A lot of the stuff in incarnation, that's the stuff that's just going to get gutted. Because it's so fresh. And it's just going to come out. And go back to its rightful owner. Can't take it into this eclipse. Well, it'll be taken into the eclipse. It'll be released over the following 2 weeks after that. So I don't want to say be looking forward to be looking forward to this, but be prepared for this. Because it has to take place. Yeah, we might be like, yeah, we transmuted that nasty, negative narcissist. To a degree, you got them out of your energy system. I agree with that. Here's the thing. When you converse with them, no, this is just my feeling, this is just my intake. They got inside you. Inside your solar plexus, inside your gut. And that's why I'm like celibacy all the way. If you do these things, like I said, you want to sexually manifest, I'm saying publicly, masturbate. Get a good vibrator is what I have to say, or whatever. Don't be just sleeping with people, because that's where they come in. These people know it. These people hook you that way. It's through sex. They push the relationship quick, and then they can unload all their garbage onto you. And then guess who's left with it as they go on living their life with somebody else? And heaven forbid, like that person that they're dealing with has STDs as well, sexually transmitted demons. Then they'll come back to you to get rid of their significant other sexually transmitted demons. This is the karmic. So they're not just clearing themselves, they're clearing their karmic too. Yeah. And that's why they go on to live what looks like a happy life with their karmic until all that energy wears off. And then they fight like motherfuckers. And then they can't stand each other anymore. And they got to go find a new source. That's the way it works. This gutting that's taking place is going to shockwave a lot of people that you've dealt with. Because this is the stuff that you thought you've been working on in this lifetime, as well as myself. And that hasn't even been digested in your energetic body yet. It hasn't. What you've been transmuting and clearing has been karmic ancestral stuff and soul connections and soul ties. So when I saw that gutting of the fish, and if you stayed in integrity, even though I haven't all the time, I admit I did wrong. I admit my fault in these relationships. I wasn't always the most forgiving. But there is no but. It is what it is. The universe is going to get rid of it for me. It's going to go back to its rightful owner and I will be free. Watch what happens in 2020. Watch. Their shit's gonna fall like the tower. As they sat there and watched us fucking grovel in pain, they didn't care. They went about living their life, finding somebody else new. And if they did come back, it was, I'm telling you, this is why I said, don't take your exes back. Because if they are, it's only because they're trying to transmute or get rid of whatever energy they picked up off of the new person they're fucking around with. And then unload that on you as well. So you're aware. And it's disgusting and it's gross. And you want to know what I found out just this week? Oh, it's so funny. The ex, not this recent one before him, his girlfriend is all about essential oils and all kinds of other shit. She's trying to be like me. Well, bitch, you can never be like me. She's been stalking my channel. She's been watching what I'm doing. She's emailed me over 100 fucking emails acting like she was someone else. She had me blocked on Facebook for the longest time and then unblocked me. Why? And then somebody told me about it. She's trying to take on your identity. You know why? You know why? Because AJ started fucking around with her before we were done talking. And he fucked her, picked up what she got, came back to me over my birthday, gave me hate sex, and then they go on and live a happy little life. Well, enjoy that because you guys are both about to get what you got coming. It's gross. I wouldn't be surprised if she isn't fucking trying to get in a tarot reading and shit like that too. Because just wouldn't surprise me. I said, sorry, bitch, you can never be me. You can never be like me. You'll never have my anointing. You'll never be able to transmute energy. And you're about to get back what you got coming. What you stole from me, you can have it. Because I'm coming to a whole new level. You ain't even going to get close to. Not even close. You weren't even close to begin with. Fucking loser. Spiritually, I'm, yeah, leaps and bounds ahead of you. Leaps and bounds ahead of you. That's not me trying to sit there and be like, oh, well. No, it's because I did the fucking work. And I didn't go and try and steal someone's fucking energy. How about that? These people know what they're doing. They do. They know exactly what they're doing. So I caught on to what they were doing. I know exactly what happened to me. And I know that she had some STDs and sexually transmitted demons. And for my birthday, that's what I got in return, was her, because he went and fucked her behind my back, coming back to me, and then transmitting her shit as well. Well, it's not going to happen no more. Good luck. Y'all about to get your shit right back. So I said, energetic. Not even mad at Dwayne. I could care less about him too. Because, like I said, when I'm done, this is the cycle, okay? That we need to stop. When we see the red flags and we go no contact, we need to understand that they're off doing whatever. And then when they go find another source who has STDs, because most people do, then they come back to the spiritual person who made them feel better and give them their spark back because they know that you got the spark. He even told me this. Until I came along, he was depressed, loser with no fucking job, living in his parents' basement, couldn't fucking afford to do shit. And you want to know what he got with me? And everything turned around for him, and I got left desolate. Yeah. So you want to know why I'm a little bit bitter there? Because he stole what was rightfully mine. And then I knew he started talking to other bitches. 3.5 weeks in, I could feel the energetic shift. And it was probably this chick. Stopped wanting to get intimate only on certain occasions when he felt like it. And then I come to find out 2 weeks after I broke up with him, which I left his ass. 2 weeks after I broke up with him, he was with this new chick. But he wasn't messing around on me. He wasn't cheating. Like I said, I heard from multiple people. Yeah, that's Molly. I heard from multiple people he's been doing the same thing to this girl. Talking to other girls behind her back and all that other shit. Via YouTube Messenger. Because the guy's an attention whore. He really is. It's just who he is. He's an Aries sun with a fucking Sag rising and an Aquarius moon. That spells narcissist all fucking over it. Narcissist, Knight of Wands whore, and all about the ego and self. Self-serving. He didn't give a fuck about nobody but himself. And can detach like that. And on to the next. So, should have known better. Like I said, I'm not even really mad at the Capricorn. That didn't last that long. It was one cycle around, and he ain't ever coming back. Ever. So, because I'm not picking up any other sexually transmitted demons from anybody. Sorry. Not gonna happen. I know what happened to me with this last one, and it ain't gonna happen again. And this is what happens during energy exchange, and people just go out and fuck all kinds of people. And you don't realize what you're doing. Yeah. That's happened to me a lot, where people took advantage of my kindness. However, at the end, I wasn't too damn kind to any of them. Not that I should have had to feel any ways that I should have had to be. Well, that's the way we got to look at this now. That's why I'm celibate. You know, and one of the curses that was spoken over me by this ex when I broke up with him, and then he tried to hoover back 3 weeks later on Easter. Molly. Yeah, he tried to hoover back 3 weeks later on Easter. I said, I'm good. I've moved on. You do the same, like, no hard feelings. He says, I've moved on a while ago. No shit, you did. I already know you did. I could feel it. Energetically, I could tell. I wasn't dumb. When you're fucking with a high priestess or a spiritual person, we know when you're up to something. We might not be able to put exactly 100%. That's what happens. I apologize. I'm pretty high vibrating. Doggone it. Now, where's my vape? I need my vape. This is the second vape that I have missing. Where's my vape? And Molly, you're getting on my nerves. Why do you keep following me? It's not like you don't have food. That cat. Should have known better. But, well, we have to understand that's where we're at. And we have to be careful of giving over our energy anymore. However, this gutting is everything that we were not able to transmute this life. It's coming out. We can thank Saturn and Pluto for this. This eclipse, the gut. Everything that hasn't been able to be digested in your energetic field that you're still carrying will be able to be released. What do you mean by it's everywhere? I'm sorry, guys. I'm looking for my vape and I'm kind of not. Molly, why do you keep following me? Huh? Look at her. She just, everywhere I go, she follows me. No, you can't run and you can't hide. You just have to surrender. There it is. Just have to surrender. Oh, this is the truth I had to surrender to. This was the truth that I had to surrender to, that I'm a transmuter. However, there's certain things that I couldn't transmute because it was so fresh. But it needs to come out for me to be able to move forward. This is like, how can I put it? In the nicest terms possible. Well, it's like this life has been very short and it hasn't been able to integrate necessarily all the lessons and all of the trauma. And what we've been releasing is past life trauma up to this point, but we can't take the trauma from this life into the next century, or should I? Yeah. Next 200 years, should I say? Or the next lifetime. It's got to come out. So, some of you very well, don't take this the wrong way. Some of you could be getting sick where you're throwing up. Some of you could be getting diarrhea. Some of you could be just feeling maybe no ways, but you're going to be shown somehow or another. Here it is. This is what it looks like. You're going to get to look at it for what it is and say, okay, I see now, and release it into the light the best way you can without getting pissed. Because I know what was done to me. Because these people are attracted to that flame that I carry. They know who to go to. Like moths to a flame. Like I said, it's disgusting. So, if this resonates or makes any sense, hit the like button. This is what's going to happen over this eclipse. It's going to release you from the rest of the toxic stuff. So, be like this. Hands open wide. And forgive yourself. God knows you didn't know any better when you were not awake. Forgive yourself. However, what you did know when you were awake, you could be responsible for. Well, we're never alone. That's the one thing that this not this last ex, but the ex before that said, you're gonna live a lonely life. That was a curse he spoke over me. Yes, it was. I reversed that curse. First off, I'm not lonely because I love myself. Secondly, I'm not lonely because I have my ancestors and angels and a relationship with God. So I'll never be lonely. Just because I don't have someone to fuck every day or multiple people to fuck like they do doesn't make me lonely. Well, maybe. I'm not looking for anybody. I'm telling you, after this last episode with this last person, nope. Not unless they have a highly spiritual connection with source. I'm not getting with any more unawakened motherfuckers and thinking I'm going to wake them up. Nope. They better be at my level or above. I'm not taking in anybody who's at a lower frequency or a lower vibration than myself. Because I was quite happy before Dwayne came in my life. I was still a little cynical about stuff, but I was getting over it. I was doing good. Then he comes in my life and I felt great, like glowing. And then he does the same exact fucking bullshit. No more narcissist. None. High vibe partner. That's it. I'm even releasing Divine Masculine. Like, I don't even care whether I went and put money on his books the other night, as just for a Christmas present, because I care about him as a person. I care about his spiritual growth. However, I mean, he's looking at 56 months in prison. So it's like one of those things for me where it's like, he's low vibe too. I can't have it in my life. My visit went well. It always usually does. We just chit chat and talk. He looks like hell. Beard and like it's rough for him, and I feel bad for him. But guess who he put into a mental 9 of Swords prison for almost 2.5 years. So guess what God does? when you're third dimensional. He'll put you in a 3D greatest fear. What's your greatest fear? And that's what they manifest, is their greatest fear. My divine masculine gets all this. I told him this. I said, you want to know why you're back in prison? Because it was your greatest fear and said you were never coming back here. And then you fucked me over as a divine feminine. And you don't do that. It's the truth. That's your karma, is your greatest fear. So I honestly don't think he'll do the full 56 months in prison. He might do about 2 years. He's already been in there for one. He might do another year, because that's about as long as what I was in the dark night of the soul because of him. But it's the mirroring effect. But then again, I've been stuck in my house now for like almost 3, which wasn't all his fault. Him and I got our karma clear. That's all. That's the only relationship really that I cared to keep, where I actually made the effort to reach out and say, look, can we please just be cool? Friends, like brother and sister. That's all I want. I don't want anything from you. I don't expect anything from you. I just want our karma to the good. That's it. And he's figuring it out, that I'm the only one that ever had his back, even over his whole family. I said, yeah, it's because of who you are in my life. Whether you want to believe it or not, it's the truth. And he's like, I know, he understands. Yet he doesn't get the spiritual ramifications of it yet. Well, maybe once he gets upstate, he'll get it. I don't know. But until he does, we are in separation. I'm free to do whatever I want to do, whether it's with a soulmate or whatever. Like I said, I believe somebody at one point is going to come in. However, all of everything for Aries is pointing to career. Everything is pointing to career and not giving a shit about love at all. So those people in the 3D matrix probably still will, but I don't. I just want to continue to do what I'm called to do and work on my career and get my finances in order. That's what Saturn's all about. Now it's my turn to get back what was stolen from me times 10, aka Job. Well, what the enemy tried to steal from me, God's going to give me back in spades. However it takes getting that toxic shit out that we didn't even get a chance to digest yet. And we've been working on it. We've been removing cords from people. And that helps. All energy Reiki work helps. It does. And it helps clear things. However, you got to continue to do it and continue to meditate and continue to allow the universe to bring up what needs to go. Well, now the universe is like, all right, I'm just going to gut y'all. Because all this shit from this life that no longer serves you, you're going to get to 7 of Pentacles it. And say, okay, I'm going to keep that, but that I really don't need yet. I don't need that either. Here's your Ace of Pentacles. Here's your new start. Last night, I'm going to tell you something. I was bawling and crying and sniffling for no reason. I had no reason to cry. I'm not sad about anything. I mean, I guess I was kind of feeling a little sorry for myself about the fact that I got, that I'm going to be spending Christmas probably alone again. But this will be the last Christmas I spend here. Because I'm fucking gone. As soon as I get the opportunity, get these houses sold, I'm out. But that's going to also take some, remodeling work. Yep. Well, let's take a deep breath. The holidays are usually hard. However, usually sometimes these narcs try to come back and all that other bullshit, and you know. Either with a Merry Christmas text or a Happy New Year. Don't even bother, dude. Because I know y'all stalk me. Don't even fucking bother. I'm just putting it out there. Because you're all blocked anyway. I decided not to unblock you. So save your Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year text, and you can shove them. Because you're about to get back all the energy that you fucking dumped in me. Good luck, says Saturn. And I'm about to get everything that I've coming to me. You all can watch. And then I'm going to leave your asses in the fucking dust. And you lose everything. And I mean everything. And that is not me being malicious. That's me speaking how karma works. When you all you care about is possessions and your job or a relationship or that you're in one when you're cheating and your image, guess what God takes? Your biggest fear. So, your kids, so I suggest you do the right thing and get ready to get pummeled by your own dumb fucking energy because it's coming back. Then the next 2 weeks, you'll feel it. They'll feel it within the next 2 weeks. Guaranteed. You'll be like, oh, where's my energy? Oh, I don't know. What happened? Why don't I feel all happy anymore? Why don't I have any more joy in this relationship? Maybe because I took my power back. I ain't taking on those burdens no more. You guys don't either. Release it. Allow God to gut you so that you can get the rest of the toxins out that you were not able to release in this lifetime. Especially if they were recent over the past decade. That has not been processed yet. Yep, the cords were cut, the cords were removed, but the trauma still is energetically there. So, all that energetic trauma. How are you, shining lightning? All that energetic trauma coming out. Just have to be able to release it and say, okay, it's going to be glorious for you guys. I'm just letting you know. It'll be glorious. But you have to allow the universe to do it. Say, Molly, have to let the universe do it. And that's the interesting thing that I've noticed. And is, with many of us coming into who we are as a person, I know for a fact I am a divine feminine. I know this. It's why I attract these suckers. Because I'm powerful and I'm a transmuter. And they know this. So they figure they'll just dump their bad energy on me, go fuck a karmic, come back. It's that rotating cycle of the narcissist. You take them back, you have sex, then you're taking on that sexually transmitted demon, and you have all this shit that you haven't been able to process. So I suggest everybody, that everybody be celibate for a while. Watch. If they're not at your level, don't even give them the time of day. I'm not saying, I'd make them get energy work done before they even touch you. And if they're not willing, they're not ready for you. I wouldn't let anybody touch your energy without them having energy work done. And that's just the truth. Well, we're all still learning. It's a learning process. Go figure, I had a full charge and now I'm down to like 10%. Love this high vibe stuff. He's all still on here. So we're just going to allow Saturn and Pluto to gut us and return to sender. Okay? Like I said, in the collective reading for the because it kind of goes along with the collective reading. However, I was a little bit more cynical on that. In the collective reading, I kind of said, you're going to feel no ways about this anymore because it's holding on to that trauma, especially over the last decade. That, you don't need to hold on to that no more. Okay? Just allow the universe to bring up what you need to be brought up. Forgive yourself. And forgive these suckers for doing what they did. AJ, I forgive you, dumbass. Girlfriend, trying to steal my identity, I forgive you too. You can never be me though. Dwayne, same. I don't care. It is what it is. That's all I dealt with. So, I divine masculine, but me and him are in the clear. So, they were dumb. Thought I wouldn't figure him out. I knew exactly what he was doing. Didn't figure it out right away, but then I figured it out when I started feeling like shit. Yeah, forgive y'all, dumbass. Mess with a light worker, you don't want to do that. Not a light worker with a Libra rising with Pluto there and a Cat moon. It's called judgment and justice that I get to exact on people when I do the forgiveness and do the work on myself and I release it. when I hold on to the toxicity, that they don't get judgment and karma. But when I release it, then it comes back on them. So this time I don't have a choice. The eclipse is in Capricorn, my moon sign. So I'm just gonna it's just gonna get gutting. It's just gonna be gutted. So all of that stuff that they tried to fill me up with of their bad negative energy is going to be returned back to them times 10, like a Job. He even told me he didn't need me after I relit his fire. Well, enjoy your fire going out, bitch. I am a fire starter. I have Jupiter in Aries, and I am an Aries sun. The Libra rising with Pluto there, and a cat moon. And Saturn in Cancer. So I have Saturn opposing Saturn, so I feel no ways. I'm not going to feel bad for people anymore. My empathy, yeah, I have empathy for the people who deserve it. Aries gang gang. I will have empathy for the people who deserve it, and the people who don't, I will know. Yeah, I will. Yeah. You ain't gonna feed off my energy no more. Friends, family, ex-co-workers. Yeah, I forgive that dumb bitch who put me in a financial bind too. Thank you. I appreciate that. Good luck. Local government's getting exposed in this town. I know that. After the whole Arabella thing, they're all getting exposed. Oh, that reminds me. Where's her family's jewelry at? Some of the new jewelry that I made. Yeah, since her favorite color was purple. Hi, thank you. Thank you for the donations, Shining Lightning. I made this one for Lou. For Arabella's aunt. Her favorite color is purple. They actually look a lot prettier in person, to be honest with you. I made this for Mama. For when she gets out of the clink. Made this for Grandmama. She always called Arabella her little angel. I made this one for Sarah. Has a Hello Kitty on it. I got a hold of Mandy, who actually got full rights in custody, which has this has a little girl on it. She ended up getting full rights in custody because of Sam going to jail. And I took these crystals up in a bag the day before she passed. I was up there and I was just holding her hand and praying over her and stuff like that. And I left these crystals there with the family. And Arabella, these were completely inspired by her spirit. I'm telling you, she did not let me alone. You have a gift card? Look. Arabella told me to, well, this is the one I kept for myself with rose quartz. And it says love. Because I made these. Hang on. With the intention of only expressing her love for her family. Each one of those bracelets is worth $25. And I'm just, Merry Christmas. It's how I'm selling into people because I don't really have money. So my sister got her bracelet yesterday. She absolutely loves it. Same with my nieces. They all love theirs. They're like, Where did you where like how did you make I'm like no piece is the same. None of them. Now I tried to keep similar themes with the colors and stuff because of Arabella liking the color purple. But then we're connected. And I'm keeping the rose quartz one. So like I said, this one actually has a baby foot on it with Abalonian seashell. Wish I'd give it to Sam now, but I can't. So for being in prison, no. And it was weird because I wouldn't have put a Hello Kitty on this one. Like I'm thinking, angels, little girl, baby footprints, teddy bears type of thing. And I didn't know what I was going to do with any of those dangles. Like nobody in the spiritual community would want anything like that. And now the angel I could see, but the other ones, like the teddy bear, the little girl, the footprint, like Hello Kitty. I messaged Mandy the other day. I kid you not. I'm like, which one of you sisters likes Hello Kitty? One of you likes Hello Kitty. Who is it? And she's Sarah. I'm like, okay, well, I was told to make I was told to make sure whoever that one of you sisters liked Hello Kitty, and I needed to make sure that I made one with Hello Kitty on it. I just wasn't sure which one it was for. And yeah, Arabella completely inspired these. And this one's loose. I will be starting an Etsy. Well, I'm going to be starting a website in July. I keep saying July. I'm going to be starting my website in January. And none of these are the same. No two bracelets I make are the same. So highly charged. I do a lot of ritual work with these gemstones. I kid you not. Like there's natural gemstones mixed in with filler stones, mixed in with lava beads, mixed in with a dangle stone, mixed in with rose quartz, or there's all. I'm telling you, they're completely spirit inspired. This is white obsidian with lava beads, and I always send them out with essential oils on them. My sister, funny, my sister got one. I got pictures. They all love them. It's like, and they're all different. I have a whole freaking. These are all my new ones. That's all for that family. So, hang on. When I'm not, when I'm trying to get creative. Hang on. When I'm trying to get creative and trying to feel. These are the dangles the spiritual dangles that I actually have. Like I have some with like music notes, butterflies, keys. Like there's different meanings behind a lot of these. There's a tree of life, fish, if you're a water sign. But this is more for a male chakra bracelet. That's kind of plain. Then I made this one. All these are brand new. That is tiger's eye. I said no two are the same. This is this has 3 different dangles on it. It's a chakra bracelet. Has an angel, a butterfly, and a crown. That's definitely for divine feminine. Clear quartz. I really like this one. That's a new one that I just made with these big turquoise balls. And I have abalone seashell, which I didn't put a dangle on it yet. I figured if it sells, I'll put a dangle of their choice on it. Bloodstone. Good for root shock clearing. I have that one. And then here's my rose quartz one. My other one that actually has the heart on it. And another chakra bracelet. Those are the newest ones that I have, but I have a bunch of other ones that I still didn't sell yet. So, but I've been working on them. And like I said, when I'm trying to get out of a negative space or negative energy, man, I just get into my crystal work and tell you what, like, look at, yeah. I just get into my crystal work and start putting stuff together. And it's funny because that cat right there loves to get in this box. Most of these are all filler stones. Besides, I still have 2 of these yet. There's another rose quartz. Some of them. But yeah, I've been working on them. Here I have a whole bag of dangles. So that's when I want to get all that's when I want to get all I might as well wear this one today since I am wearing pink. She looks like a panther. This looks like a little black panther. Don't you, Ma? Hey. Molly. 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 Hi. You gonna say hello? Molly. Pretty girl. Yeah. Say hi to YouTube. Say hello. Hey. Okay. You do what you need to do. But yeah. And like I said, before I send these out, I put all essential oils and stuff on them. Lavender. Depends. Lavender, love oil. Oh, one of my some of my favorite pieces are on this tree over here. Yes, they are. My cage necklaces. Talk about powerful. They're heart chakra clearing necklaces. Yes, we hear you. Yes, we hear you. Yeah. Well, I got unloaded every full moon because all of this stuff goes and sits outside for 3 days. So all of it. I don't leave any. My main crystals go up in the window. Okay? My main crystals, and you can see I have a bunch of them up there now charging, just with the sun and the moon or whatever. I have them in the window at all times. Remember my pyramids I usually use for my chakra clearings and for my Reiki, Holy Fire Reiki clearing. I found out that there's actually a such thing, and it's weird. I was watching the Woke Therapist this morning. She was on she had an 11-hour stream. I kid you not. I was watching her last night, fell asleep about 2:30 in the morning. She was still going. And I'm like, well, I said goodnight to everybody, and I finally passed out. I kid you not. I wake up at like 7:30 this morning. She's still going. Dude, she did 11-hour stream. I'm like, girl, you just put in like a full shift, man. Yeah, I absolutely adore her, and I think that was like the longest stream I've ever saw. That was the longest stream, and it was kind of nice because I actually got to. She said she's really never went live before, so I actually got to talk with her, like via through the chat. Like we get to talk and get to know each other, and she's so much like me. She has the same background, sort of like I do. Um, she loves Jesus, like I do, but yet she's open to other things, and she doesn't consider herself a Christian like I don't. I consider myself spiritual. You know, I'm telling you, this was something that I really feel that needed to happen in the spiritual community, that the universe is waking up. I know she's a beautiful person. And it was so cool that I got to see that she actually went live. And it was weird because it was her 2-year anniversary for her channel. And I told her what happened with my channel, how I got shadow banned. I told her, I'm like, look, I said, my channel stopped growing because my stuff doesn't even get out there. I said, I can upload stuff, and if people are not subscribed to my channel, it does not come up in suggested videos or nothing. You can't find me unless you are subscribed and hit all and get my notifications. You won't know when I go live. They shadow banned me. And she said, I'm so sorry that has happened. I said, yeah, because you want to know what? I help the collective a lot. What I have to say is really important. And I mean, and it wasn't even my fault why I got shadow banned. Like somebody legit stole my videos, and I turned it in as stolen content. And then I got cyber attacked by these people who stole my content, and they turned in my whole channel. So what, no. And I got punished for something that somebody else did to me. Well, I don't know why they're targeting me. I'm a non-threat. I got 3,000 subs. Whoop-de-fucking-do. But I am powerful. I know that. And like I said, that blockage is about to get removed as well. One way or another. They better lift the ban off my channel. Because you want to know what? Every single time, Molly. I get it. It was spiritual tests. But if you look at my natal chart, it's one big ass square. I have Saturn in Cancer. Dude, I'm a triple cardinal sign with my Saturn in Cancer. I'm an Aries sun with a Libra rising and a Cat moon with my natal Saturn in Cancer that opposes my moon. And then I have Pluto opposing Jupiter and my sun. It's like I'm fucked. It's like the universe took birthed me and took a big square shit on my freaking chart and said, "Have a nice life getting around these boundaries." As an Aries yet to be. It's like, when do you give up? I'm tired of giving up.
Because it's been bullshit and it hasn't been fair. It messed with my money. These people knew what they were doing. They targeted me. It's like, what? I just let people get away with stealing my content and not turn it in? I just let people just take my stuff? And make money off of my energy? That's not rightfully theirs? Like, I'm not going to turn that in? However, you want to know what? I was also set up because I got an email that somebody had done that. I was set up by somebody within the spiritual community. Because then they all came after me and started, like I said, every single one of my lives go up for review. Every single one of them. As soon as this will go, it will get demonetized. But yet they'll still run ads on it. Oh, you're damn straight. They'll still run ads on it. I just don't make no money. Because it's not monetized. I actually have to put in for a manual review. And when they do the manual review, they get to determine whether or not it's for all audiences and appropriate. And that can take up to a week. So as that's running, they're doing it with my regular, they don't do it to my regular videos anymore. Like, I'm not getting all like those demonetized anymore. But they're not, you wanna know what they did? My shit will get uploaded and then it goes in the vault. Doesn't even go in suggested videos anymore. The only way my stuff gets out there is if it gets shared by my subscribers. And it's sad because I'm one of the best damn readers on YouTube. And I don't say that to be boisterous. I say it because it's facts. I'm not just a basic tarot reader telling you someone's coming back. I'm going to tell you the truth of what I see in the cards. I'm an intuitive reader. And if I do see somebody coming back, I will say so. And there's people on here who will attest to that. And usually I'm right. If I say, and I always put a disclaimer, I hate to say this. But it looks like somebody might be coming back around. So please be careful. Make sure that they're of your vibration. Very well could be a twin. Or someone you think is one. But I put that disclaimer out there because I don't like the twin flame dynamic. Even though I have one, I think it's overrated and way too romanticized. Twin flames aren't what you think they are. Not at all. It's for mission work. It's that for activation. And if you're not on the same frequency, I mean, yeah, you activate each other. And it's a spiritual connection. More spiritual than any connection you'll ever have because it's the other half of your soul. And I'm pretty pissed off. My divine masculine went and got his ass in trouble again. I said to him while we're sitting there in prison, as I'm talking, I'm like, why couldn't you just fucking listen to me for once? Why? You wouldn't be sitting there. I wouldn't be sitting here. We would be doing this shit together and you would be growing spiritually, not sitting here trying to figure out, feeling sorry for yourself while you're sitting there. I think so. Or sociopath. However, the only way, and I've said this, I'm going to say it out loud. The only way, and I believe it could start with this year. The only way a narcissist will ever change, which they say that they can't. However, I serve a very big source God energy that made that person. That does have a little bit of God center in them. They're probably surrounded by a lot of darkness, but they do have that one little spot, like the yin yang. They have that one little spot on the inside of them. That's light. That's why I said we have to love our own shadow too, because they brought up our shadows. So we have to thank them in a disgusting way that it happened. But we have to still have gratitude for the fact if we would have never went through that, we wouldn't be where we're at right now in our awakening process. It sucks what we went through. And it doesn't seem fair, and it certainly doesn't feel right. But we wouldn't be where we're at. Exactly. The snake wearing a unicorn. But that is almost everybody in my life, Queen of Swords. I can't even just say my ex, even though it did say the X on the meme. That was a good one. Even though it didn't say the X on the meme. Masks are all off. All that glitters isn't gold. My ex used to say that my divine masculine used to say that all the time. He'd be like, sweetheart, all that glitters isn't gold. And I'm thinking, well, you think it is because all you care about is gold and currency and money. So all that glitters for you is gold, isn't it? Because you certainly fucking ain't glittering like I am these days. Would you like to see my glitter hands? That I don't even need to freaking put on, Yeah, my hands glitter all the time. Give me a year and watch me glitter all over. Sort of like Twilight. Because that's what we're coming into. Hey, what is your deal? She's such a Gemini, man. Listen to her. You need to go live with the Peace Dealer. I'm putting you on an airplane and I'm telling Mike I'm sending him something first class in a cat carrier. You want to go live with the Peace Dealer? He said he wants a cat. You're pretty magical. You're a Gemini. She shut up. I guess she doesn't. You want to go live with the Peace Dealer? I could put. You want to go live in Vegas? Hey. You want to go live in Vegas? I would like to go live in Vegas. That'd be awesome. Yeah. Who knows where I'm going to end up by the end of the year? I'm definitely getting the fuck out of here, though. I'm letting you all know that, yeah, I'm going to get a temporary job. That's a definite. Maybe something that I can end up switching to wherever I move to, that I can get transferred. So be praying for the proper third dimensional job that I can actually be myself in, for me to be able to have that door open up, because I need it. I need to get back out in the workforce. I'm not going to have time for a boyfriend. I don't want one. I'm putting it out there now. I don't want a relationship. I'm not getting into a relationship in 2020. Okay? We're just going to put that right out there. This is going to be the year of all about me. My daughter graduates in June. And you too, Molly. This is going to be the year of all about us. Yep. Pisces midheaven. My midheaven's in Cancers. My South Node's in Gemini. So me and Molly have past lives. You know, Molly. Look. This was just in case I had more bouts. I'm out of tissues. I had crying bouts all day for the last few days. Hey, motherfucker! What was that all about? Yeah, that's probably how you were in a past life, you little brat. Now you coming back? Really? You want to come back for seconds? You ain't gonna do that to me. You be nice, no scratching. You are so weird. You're so weird. What is wrong with you? Like, what is going on? I don't understand you, cat. I don't know what you want. She goes and rubs all over that. All over my crystals. She gets in my boxes. So there's cat love usually all over these, so. Oh, yeah. She was trying to get in that box the other night. Oh, that's just one. That's just one of the 4 that I have. She's just a Gemini. She actually has a twin sister. But that twin sister had found a home. She ended up staying here. And her mother fight all the time. She's my great cat. What is wrong? Let me see if I got snacks in here. Hang on. I do got brass knuckles in there. This is a typical Aries trait. Come at me, motherfuckers. Oh, yeah. Oh, like I said, yeah. And my 9. That's right next to me too. Yeah. I thought I had snacks, Molly. I don't know where they got to. Sorry, cat. Oh, I do have condoms. Don't need them. No STDs up in this bitch. Oh, yeah. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, it's my 9. Yep. And yeah, then I have my 22 right here. Yeah, where there? Oh, yeah. Got quite the arsenal. Uh-huh. Yo, I'm a single woman living by myself. Oh yeah. And this is just in case I don't hear them and I need to grab something quick. Yeah. Locked and loaded. Oh. This one is like right next to my bed because I feel very comfortable shooting this gun. And I know that like it won't hurt anybody. Like, I mean, it'll wound somebody. This is the killer though. That's the killer. Someone's coming in my house unannounced. Like, yeah, that's the killer. This one is just I'll shoot you in the dick. You will never use that penis again. Yep. So, I know they say, oh, well, you don't want to have firearms. That attracts it. No, it don't. Having firearms does not attract you have to never use them. Having firearms is my civil right to be able to defend myself against all government who tries to overtake the power of the people, which we're seeing right now. So I'm locked and loaded. That's why in Pennsylvania I won't get a medical marijuana card. Because if you get them, they have a clause. If you get a medical marijuana card, they could take away your gun rights. Yeah, I know. Yep. If you get a medical marijuana card, there's a clause. You go on a mental, you're considered mentally disabled. And you can no longer defend yourself with firearms. Which is why I want to get the fuck out of this state. Part of the reason. I'll just have my firearms transferred to a state that allows me to carry. I actually, if I wanted, I could have my open carry permit. You know, I could. But I don't feel the real need for it. This is for me defending my home. I'm a knife girl. I have a mental history. Oh, they would say I have a mental history too. Hey, is this knife good enough for you? I have another knife that's hidden down there too. Down here. I'm hid all over the place. I have another knife that's right down there, hidden right next to that slipper. Behavioral health. If they want to 302 somebody, right there, I know it is. It's a Pakistani blade. Yes, it is. Actually came from Pakistan. If behavioral health in this country decides to 302 you? Yeah, 302 you. You lose all your gun rights privileges right there. Period. Gone. They throw you in the mental house, the mental institution, and you won't sign in. They will 302 you, and you will lose all gun rights. Forever. Like, you won't get them back because they consider that you have a mental breakdown. Molly, get away from the gun. Because they consider that you have had a mental breakdown at one point, and you can never get a firearm after that. You go on a registry so that when you go and get a background check, it shows up on the background check at the gun place when you go to buy a gun and get it registered. Yep. Oh, nothing. We're just talking about protection and protective measures. Kind of got off the subject here. I was showing some of my new jewelry. I showed some of the pieces that I made for Arabella's family that I'm going to give them for Christmas. Arabella would not let me alone. until they were made. I just have to put the little super glue one down. I have to, Molly, I've had about enough of hearing you. You need to stop. Just gonna get the brass knuckles. Just kidding. I love my cats. You were doing boxing class? You take boxing? You take boxing classes? I was just talking about self-defense and showing all my stuff that I have. That's self-defense. Like I said, I don't have a carry permit. I don't take them out of my house unless it's going to the gun range. I never intend on using them ever if I don't have to. I don't even know if I'd be able to be honest with you. To hurt another person, to kill them. I could never, I don't think I could shoot to kill somebody. I couldn't. I might be able to shoot to wound somebody. Like I said, somebody comes up in this bitch, that's a dude. I'm not aiming for the heart. I'm not aiming for the head. I'm aiming for right between the legs. Because more than likely, they're going to try and rape me. So that's the way I look at it. They will never be able to use their penis ever again. Is the way I see it. Now, if I have to get out the 9, if I had to pull out the 9, oh, yeah. Oh gosh. That was fighting for your life inside a killer thriller. Ah. That was the type of zombies we were dealing with. That's what this Michael Jackson was prophetic, I think. Believe it or not. What's wrong? At the end of the, I didn't play the whole, it's funny because like I did, a lot of times when I'm starting to get inspiration and stuff like that, I will do a music mosaic. However, Yvonne actually went backward instead of starting from where I started. It should have started like that sequence. Should have started with, and I think it started the night before. It was like Nicki Minaj, and it was a couple different other ones. And then it went into Janet Jackson the next day with What Have You Done For Me Lately? That was kind of like the universe's way of saying, what have you done for me lately? Like really like, what have you done for me? Like what hasn't been a selfish motive? What have you actually done to make, have you asked what makes me happy type of thing? And then it went into Thriller, The Dark Night of the Soul, dealing with these fucking creatures. And after that, it was like Prince, When the Doves Cry, because then I had that moment where I knew spirit was all over my shit and my doves. I actually had an encounter on my birthday where a dove came and was sitting on the wire out right outside my house on my birthday and was cooing. The dove was cooing and woke me up on the morning of my 44th birthday. Not only that, not even a couple weeks later, I go down to my apartment building and there's a dove. This is a different building now. This is the house I live in. I had a dove perched here all summer, all fall. This dove does, I don't know if it's still out here, but this dove has been protecting my house. I also had a set of turtle doves down at my other house on my apartment building in the apartment too. It was perched right on the, and it's all video recorded through my YouTube. You can go back and look. You can see the whole progress of what all I got done this year, pretty much by myself. I've remodeled 2 apartments. Oh, yeah, that's a good song. One of my favorites has always been When the Doves Cry. And then I had that dove crying all the time. That dove actually tried to come in my bedroom window. I'm not kidding. And we know how flighty doves are. I heard it cooing real close to my window during one of my lives. And next thing I see shit flying everywhere. But that's cool. My school mascot before, when it was Sunbury, was that mascot right there. The Sunbury Owls. Yeah. And it was funny because I love owls. My parents all know this. Yes, that's what I had out here. I had a mourning dove, and every morning and every evening. Well, that's one of my spirit animals. And I have a whole thing perched up there of all of my owls. My mom gets me owl stuff all the time. So that usually gets the attention of a lot of people. And then, yeah, this week has been a very weird week for me. I came on, gave a warning for light workers. And I just hear emergencies, sirens again. Just to watch your vehicles, watch your cars while you're traveling. I astro traveled this week. And I caught some plans of dark forces, what they plan on doing. I'll have to watch that. I've never saw it. I don't watch movies a whole lot. YouTube is my life. If I watch anything, it's YouTube or football. And I think the Eagles in Dallas are playing at one point today. Yeah, guess what? I was supposed to go to that game with Dick Wad. Yeah, thanks. Thanks a lot, buddy. 8868. Who are you? Don't know who you are. Got a call from a 0934 number. When was that? 4 hours, 15 minutes ago? AM Alchemy. I don't know who you are. 809-1688. Don't know who you are either. I get a lot of 809 numbers. Weird. Funny, guess what my address is? 809. That's funny. That's funny. Block, not weird. What do you mean block, not weird? Please, Eagles beat the Cowboys today. Please. That'll be my sign. Please, Eagles beat the fucking Cowboys. Whoop their fucking ass. I started cleaning today when I was still, oh, by the way, that 11-hour stream. That's fucking weird. That is weird. By the way, I want to thank everybody, Kaylee and Shining Light on here. Thank you for the donations on my super chat. I appreciate it. maybe that'll actually put me over for me to actually get paid from YouTube now. I only needed like $7 or $8, but they take 30%. I made over $120 in super chat and like made like 8 cents, 20 cents, 40 cents on videos. That's it, because my videos aren't circulating and getting the views. So, like I said, I got to find another job. Unless they release that block and lift it. So be praying that they release the block on my channel. Because there's nothing like being shadow banned for no reason when you did nothing wrong except for turn in somebody who stole your content. And then you get shadow banned for it? Because you have those people ganging up on you and turning in your channel when it's your content? Are you serious? And my subs, obviously, from April through July, I had over 2,500 brand new subs. From July till now, I had less than 1,000 new subs. That's 5 months. That's not even 200 new subs a month. I was set up. And I honestly think it was somebody from within the spiritual community that did it. Just to see how I would react. Well, I didn't react the best. You want to know what? I'm not going to let someone steal my content. It's called and then make money off of my energy and hard work. Fuck that. Well, you want to know what? They did get away with murder because now I got shadow banned. I've lost subscribers. I've lost a lot of money. I should have there's brand new YouTubers who suck that read tarot. I kid you not, that have like 50,000 subs and they ain't anywhere near as talented as I am. Not even close. And I've had my channel almost 2 fucking years and 3,500 subs. These are the channels that should be turned in for misleading content. Because they're not real readers. They learn tarot, but they're not anointed to do tarot. I am. It's something I was called in to do. Me beware? I don't think I have anything to be aware of. They have something to be aware of. I stayed in integrity up until, now. Like I said, consciousness shift. Now. And this is how unawakened people on my Facebook are. Only 1 like when I'm posting stuff like this. Channeled stuff that's great. 1 person like that. Like I said, this community is full of, I can't do it. I can't. I can't. It's like I need to go on some for, start my own private community of awakened people. because I don't want to live here no more. I hate it here. It's like 20 fucking degrees outside. And I hear people say, go outside and get your feet in the grass. And I'm like, I don't think so. I'm not going outside and putting my feet in the grass. I will sit up here and hold on to grounding stones. I know. That's funny you said that because my sister just posted. I'm the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have light, the light of life. Hello. I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. And that would be my sister. Oh my God. Like I said, right here is where I'm at with all of my exes. Because this will be their karma. Don't wish them bad. Wish them consciousness. Don't wish them bad. Wish them consciousness. Wake up. So that's what we're going to do. Going into 2020, gut it. Let all the toxic people out that we've been harboring in our energetic body. Because we have not had in this life the chance to transmute it. No, we have not. And they know it. So we've been a lot of past life stuff. But Saturn's gutting us. Sorry, I'm glitching. Sorry. I be glitching. If we can get over the fact exactly. I'll let Saturn do it and Pluto do with it whatever they want with the vessel of the fish, whatever. So your true self's going to come out of that as well. Your true calling, your true purpose, everything. It's all coming out. Right along with those fucking toxic people that thought that they could hold on to you. Because they got swallowed up too, and they just didn't realize it. We just went into moon state. That's why we kept going back and forth into this dark night of the soul shit. Because every time they try and pull in your energy, you'd feel it. And it'd make you sad. And then you'd have to go into and wonder why. So you'd have to cocoon yourself. This is some bullshit. Come on. But yeah, we can bury that fish head. But Like I said, I kind of looked at it more as like, yeah, we were a shark. We were bitten by, it didn't tickle. I hope so. Hope this is the end. We just got to watch our energy and make sure that we don't get with anybody who is not even close to our level ever again. It's one thing to try and help somebody that don't get intimate with them. Just don't do it. That's the best advice I can say. Just don't even do it. That's why sex is sacred. It's supposed to be between and you. They say, oh yeah, polyamory and all this other thing is good. No, it's not. It's mixing energy. And if somebody has STDs, sexually transmitted demons, they get spread. That's why narcissism is so, I believe this. That's why narcissism is so prevalent and so widespread now, because of all just the loose sex. However, they couldn't fuck with empaths. They tried, but they couldn't. They fucked with us for a time. But empaths usually stay in freaking integrity, and they work through it, and it's not always the most healthiest thing how we respond, but we have to grow up and learn too. And when you can have grace for yourself, then you can have grace for them. So, got to forgive yourself first, which I do. So, in return, I forgive those who've tried to pass their STDs off onto me. Good luck. You're going to get them right back. And then times 7. It's a biblical principle. How long did it take? How long does it take for a baby in gestation? Because this also came out. 9 months. Give or take a week or two. Either or. Do you know how long it took my divine masculine to get his karma when him and I went no contact? 9 months. Guess what? Well, give or take a few weeks. I broke up with AJ April 7th. Very early in the morning before we went to work. April 6th into the 7th. My divine masculine went to jail the same day I broke up with him. But we all know this. April 7th. Guess what? Ten is actually completion, but 9 is close. Guess what? April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January. When's the next lunar eclipse? It's coming. That's the solar eclipse. I'm talking about the lunar eclipse in January. 9 months. Little over. Good luck. Like I said, I could care less. I forgive him. But Saturn don't forgive, and Pluto don't forget. Let's just get that out there right now. Saturn repays. He's the Lord of Karma. People might not believe, but one way or another, it comes back times 10. And all that I gave out shall be returned to moi, me. When is that lunar eclipse? I need to know, because I think it's like 12 to 14 days after the solar eclipse. Yeah, let's look this up. Because there's always a solar eclipse and then there's a lunar. It's how the phase goes. Ooh, cool. When is the lunar eclipse? That's 2019. Lunar eclipse for 2020. Let's see. Hours. 2020 solar lunar eclipse. January 2019. Who cares about that one? I want to know about the one in 2020. Let's see here. January 10th. January 10th, 2020. I stopped talking to him. We started technically dating January 5th, which was was that the solar? During the solar eclipse. We started dating last year. Same day as my son's birthday. Started dating him. We were broken up and done by this April 6th, 7th. And it was a constant, like within 3 weeks, I could tell the energy shift. I knew he was talking to other bitches. I felt it in my energetic body. I knew what was going on. He lied. He gaslit. He manipulated. Broke up with him. And then he cursed me and said, I'll be miserable and alone the rest of my life because I don't trust. No, I don't trust cheaters is what I don't trust. Sorry, or narcissistic people like yourself. I broke up with him. I found out my divine masculine went to prison. My divine masculine went to prison. We stopped talking the year prior in June. Right. It was the end of June. Might have been July 3rd. Somewhere in July-ish, 2nd or 3rd. Well, July 2nd or 3rd of the year prior, 2018. And it took till April 6th-ish, 7th-ish, which is like 9 months and 4 or 5 days. 9 months since I stopped talking to him, and 5 days, 4 or 5 days. Remember my face. Karmic cycles. Enjoy that. Because I'm free. I'm telling you, it runs in cycles like that. Gestation, babies. So, it's during the releasing time of when you've had enough and you've actually had the testicle fortitude to actually release. And I released him not going to another person. Like, I didn't break up with him for somebody else. I broke up with him because God told me to get rid of him. God told me what he was doing. God told me he was toxic. So it had zero to do with what I wanted. It had everything to do with his actions not lining up with his behavior and his words. And I knew what he was doing. He was sucking my energy and giving it to someone else. Well, guess what's coming back? Coming back to me now. Yeah. And where's it at? This that I did for you. Enjoy. I shall end this stream at this point. I love you guys. You guys all take care. Let me know what happens over the next few days. I'm going to be uploading readings for January. Hopefully you guys will see them and get them. Please, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the like button for all my videos. And yeah, go up to all, hit the bell, or you won't get my notifications. I'm going to start January readings. I may go watch the Eagles game now. You know, the one that I was supposed to go to. Either way, I love you guys. Take care. Yep. Keeping on, keeping on. I might come on live later at one point and do a collective read again. To sort of solidify and back up exactly what I just channeled. So, get ready. I love you guys. Bye-bye.